guys, my name is Janvi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a what's on my iPhone video for the first time on my channel. I always grew up watching these what's on my iPhone videos and I used to think if I ever become a YouTuber, this is one of the videos that I am going to make. But it's crazy how I get to do this for you guys now. This idea actually came back to me when recently I posted something about my iPad setup on my Instagram story, and so many of my DM requests were filled with you girlies saying that, oh, you should do one what's on my iPhone and show us how and where and what is your setup. So I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max in the color black. This is the phone case that I use. This is the one that Belly was using in the summer I turned pretty. My entire iPhone setup is the exact same thing that Julia Price, who's another YouTuber, is like a aesthetic meets tech girly, and I follow her everywhere because I just love the way she sets up her iPad. I follow her iPhone tutorials. So let me show you all the apps that I use that are on my phone and how I set it up. Okay, so my first page is my inspiration page. It's like a mood board. Every time I open my phone and the screen shows up, I feel really happy. The top two widgets are using this app called Color Widgets. I just added these pictures that I found on Pinterest. One is these cute pink flowers like roses or a book, very me, and then this picture which actually looks like a photo frame, so I thought that was really cute as well, and Julia Price also put it up on her home screen. And then the center one is a widget from this app called Ice Screen, and basically when you tap on it the pictures move, so I just thought it was really cool to have that. And then at the bottom of my screen I have one more widget which is a coffee with in a pink cup, and again that's also so cozy, so me, very pink. And next to that is this picture I found on Pinterest, which is 33.3k followers, which is my yearly goal to reach on Instagram, and we are at 17k right now. So if you haven't followed me already over there, please do, because this is my goal for the year. Not 33,000, I was thinking more 30k. But yeah, that's that. Let's move on to the next. Oh, by the way, on the bottom of my screen I have my 4 most used apps, which is phone, iMessages, camera and photos. When you go to the next screen, I have another photo widget which is this picture of these pink candles again that I found on Pinterest. Then we have another widget right under it, which is my Notion widget. So if you don't know what Notion is an app where you can you can basically use it to stay organized. You can make to-do lists, habit trackers, financial planners. I basically, my entire world with content, with everyday to-do lists and everything revolves around that. So I just have a shortcut to the content planner section of that particular on Notion. And then right under it is, you guys know that I love time blocking, so I just use calendar. So with this widget I can not only see the monthly dates, but I can also if I time block, I will be able to see the next task right here under where Sunday 5 is written. Now this also has all the different apps that I use very regularly. So there's FaceTime, there's WhatsApp, there's Snapchat, there's Instagram, there's Pinterest, YouTube Studio. I didn't realize I have YouTube twice, but we're just gonna remove it and I'm gonna replace it with Netflix because I have this habit of seeing Netflix on my phone whenever I'm taking a shower or when I'm just doing some stuff. I just like to play it in the background. So that's that. So this is my YouTube. On YouTube we are at 6,000 subscribers, which is so cool because exactly a year ago is when I started my YouTube journey, and it's crazy how fast we've grown. So I'm very proud of us. Thank you so much for being on this channel. And then let me also show you my Pinterest. My Pinterest feed is just everything pink and girly. So this is my Pinterest. You guys should totally follow me because I post on there regularly as well. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, you totally should. My Snapchat is also Janhavi Parave, or Janvi5 is my username. And then you guys already know that Instagram is where I am, that's my primary place of posting content. We are at 17,000 followers, so do follow me on there as well. I post a lot of really cute pink stuff, so you'll definitely like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. WhatsApp is something I use to text all of my close friends and family, and my work is also over there. Then we have my next folders, which is the most organized place on my entire phone because I cannot look for apps when they're just all over the screen. I like them to be in folders. So my first folder is called Money, which has all my banking and like money transfer related apps. So I have my bank app, which is the HDFC Bank. My Cards is like an app, like a app of my bank specifically for managing like credit cards and stuff, and I have a few of them, so it just helps me keep track of that. And then I have the HDFC Bank app, which is like a newer app that has come out, but I'm just so used to like the older one that I've kept both the apps. And then I have Google Pay and Paytm, which if you live in India, you know that these are for daily transactions that I use. And then we have the Essentials folder. This is every app that I use like on a day-to-day basis for like everyday work. So first is Swiggy and Zomato, which is a food ordering app. And then we have Zepto, which is to order groceries. Similarly, we also have Blinkit, which is also for my groceries. So I always check both the apps to compare prices, and then I order from the cheaper one. Then Uber and Rapido are obviously just to travel and cabs. And then we have the No Brokerhood app, which is the app where in my building, whenever like somebody comes to deliver a parcel or there's any visitor that's looking to come over to your place, I get a notification through the No Brokerhood app, and only when I approve those people can they come up and come up to my floor. So then we have ChatGPT, which is where ChatGPT is my best friend at this point. And then I also have Clue, which is an app that I use to track my period. I tend to forget my dates a lot, but I'm always like, my periods are always on time, so this just helps me remember my date. Then we have the editing folder. Now this has 3 apps only, because I don't like to use as many like different apps for the same thing. So first is Vlo, which is the video editing app that I use for all my reels. You guys ask me this question a lot, so today let me just reveal it to you. I use this app called Vlo, VLLO. I used to use InShots, but I just find Vlo so much better. Then we have Canva, which is where I basically make all my cute thumbnails, and sometimes I also edit some of my Instagram posts to make them look very cute. And then we have VSC or Visco. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but this is where I edit all my pictures for my Instagram, and I love the filters they have on here. It's just so easy to use. Then we have the work folder, which is where I have all the apps that I use specifically for my work life. So first is Sheets, and which is where I basically like write down all my brand deals and finance related stuff. Then we have Documents, where it's Google Sheets and Google Docs. So Google Docs is where I write all my different like scripts for brands. Then we have Wishlink, which is an app I use to basically link anything and everything that you guys ask for. Then we have Gmail, which is where all of my work emails come through. We also have Duolingo, which I'm literally sucking at. I used to be so consistent. I've been learning Arabic and French on Duolingo, but I've just been so inconsistent. Like, look at this, I'm getting the notification saying welcome back Janvi, it's so good to see you again, because I have not used this app in so long. It's insane. I'm actually very disappointed in myself. Then we have Adobe Scanner, which is just to scan documents sometimes or whatever you use. Then we have Files, and we have Camera Connect, which is basically an app that I use to connect to my camera. Then we have the Google folder, which is very self-explanatory. I have all the Google apps, Google Maps. Then I have Find My and the Apple Maps as well, because they're just the same kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just the same purpose, right? And then I have Google Photos and Google Drive on here as well. Then I have the Shop folder. I don't like to have too many shopping apps on my phone, just because I am a compulsive shopper, and I would end up spending a lot of money on shopping. Still, these are apps that I can't get rid of, so they're just there. First is obviously Amazon, because for anything and everything I use Amazon. Amazon is like my bestie, and they have like sale going on, so it's like perfect. And then I have IKEA, again one place that I keep shopping from. I can't like stop using IKEA. Like, I always keep scrolling on IKEA randomly. And then we obviously have Savannah, which is where even this top is from Savannah, so I absolutely love it. They have such cute clothes at really like cheap rates. Also, let me show y'all I saw, which I'm totally thinking of getting for my birthday. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think that I should get this dress. Like, look at this satin dress, guys. Like, this is so cute. Then we have Book My Show, which is where I book tickets for movies, concerts. And then we have Snapmint. Snapmint is like an app where basically you can you get like EMI options on electronics, and you can even shop from like bigger retail stores like an Amazon, Myntra, Flipkart as well. So they are all linked, so you can purchase, you can go on the app and then you can choose one of these stores and then you can get anything on EMI. And then I have the Apple folder which is all the like basic Apple related apps. Ice Cream is basically the app I used for this widget that you guys saw, like this moving thing. So that's why it's called Ice Cream and it's like Apple. So that's why it's on there. Then next to that is Luzo. Luzo is basically an app that get appointments at certain salons. So there is this one particular salon that I go to very, very often, and this friend of mine, she told me about how if you use the app that they have like crazy like cashback offers and discount offers. So, and that particular salon that I go to so often for literally everything, like this haircut also, you guys, if you noticed, I got a new haircut. So I got it done from there, and just using the app gives me a lot of like discount because it is a rather expensive place. Then we have the Facebook app. I don't know why it's on my home screen randomly, but it's there. Okay. And then we have the music app. You guys, my taste in music is very random, but I have like a lot of playlists. Like up until like here, I was making playlists, but then everything about that it's very random. But I had like crazy names for all of my playlists. And then comes my next page, which has this like widget, the reminder widget. And I have like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is like one thing. And this is again something I saw Julia Christ do, so, and I thought it was just really cool. So basically this just helps you plan like for the entire week, because in one like glance you just know what you have to do on which particular day. So that's that. Also, I want to show you all how to change all of your icons to look like that. So basically, if you've downloaded the iOS 26 and you're looking to change the color of your icons, you long press on your home screen, you go to this edit option at the corner of your screen and you click on customize. When you click on customize, this like toolbar shows up, and you're just gonna like pick the color. Like for example, if this is the pink that you want, now it's become very dark, so you see this sun wala option next to customize on the left side. You click on that and it becomes like light mode. So you can basically have like a dark mode and you can have a light mode, and I obviously prefer the light mode. And that's how all your, like you can change it to blue, green, whichever is your favorite color. And so yeah, that was everything that was on my iPhone. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.